and sit down.
And there's
And we're live.
And we're live.
Hello, everyone.
Yay. Hey, everyone. Well, you will notice there is a little poll up. So for the next 5 minutes or so, just have a vote on the game and see what we can do to make it a little bit better.
I watched last week, so I just voted no, it sucks.
That's good.
I saw last week's one.
Yeah, well, last week there was some technical issues. Let's
Just
say
a
that.
few.
But, hey, everyone, welcome. Another exciting episode of the VC show. We'll go around the room and say hi. Hi, Nick. How are you, mate? Hi, Steph. How was your week?
Yeah, not bad. Sales are good. So
That's good.
If there's anybody here that's supporting me, I just want to thank you. And straight off the bat, Scott's offering to make me some key rings. So thanks.
That's because he's a fucking legend.
He's a legend, isn't he? Yeah.
Nice.
Can't do enough for people.
So I've just bought the Avatar
Nice.
2.
Hang on.
Just gone and bought the Avatar 2 from Vaping 101.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on my shopping list for this week. Just haven't got around to doing it yet.
And I have it. To have a look
Yeah,
at.
I have to interrupt. Cheap. Tam's not here.
No, Sam's not here.
Thanks for stating the obvious, but who was asking?
Well, he's good. Hi, Tam. I'm going, well, where's Tam? I don't see Tam.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tam.
Hey, Tam.
He's probably watching.
Maybe that's Apple's next product.
Yeah. Hi, Tom.
Anyway, I'll move right around. Kev, how was your week, buddy?
I up me tam. That was my week. Yeah, it was good. I spent the entire week working from home, which is always nice. That's basically because the missus, she's the IT director for work and one of the company directors, by the way. But she's been putting in a new back-end office system this last couple of weeks. So I've spent a lot of time at home because I've been dog sitting. So that's been nice.
Excellent.
I quite like working from home. I don't ever want to go back to work. Bring on more COVID.
I think it's strange that there's people are sort of saying, you know what, I'll stay with my job during COVID, but after that, I'm out.
There's
Lots of people.
There's been a shift towards people working from home because I think most people work on a computer, which you can do from home.
Yeah. Well, exactly. All of our phone systems as well are all VoIP, so I can do that from anywhere. I've got an app on my phone, as long as I'm contactable there and I've got internet access,
You don't need to be anywhere else.
We've got access to back-end office systems and stock and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I could literally be in another country doing it.
Yeah, it's the way forward, I think.
Well, I mean, you think about all the stuff going on around the world with the climate change summit and all that sort of stuff. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. Everyone has their opinion, but when it comes down to it, as humans, we could probably do with polluting a little bit less anyway. So, working from home.
I think there's more of a push towards making it a company will need to come up with a reason that you can't work from home rather than the other way around now. So basically, I think they're trying to get to the point where if you want to, you can just say, well, I'm working from home. And that's it. But there's a million and one benefits to doing it. I mean, if you're disciplined enough, if you're not one of these people that puts the telly on and doesn't do anything all day, then it ain't going to work for you. But if you're disciplined enough to actually do your 9 to 5 or whatever, sat in a proper setup, in your house, there's loads of benefits. You aren't polluting the environment. You're not jumping in a car. You're not doing the miles. I'm saving a fortune in fuel.
Like, just one sec. Brian's saying the video and audio are frozen. Is anyone else seeing that? I'm not seeing it.
No,
so.
my
it's all running really well.
What I will say is that I can stand there with a clipboard in my bedroom and go to the toilet every 10 minutes all day. Here.
That sounds like the ideal working from home.
Yeah, absolutely.
You wouldn't even have to at lunchtime go out to your car for a nap.
No,
I'd like to work from home. Can I work from home?
He could. Yeah, you can work from home, Zip. Speaking of Zip, how was your week, dear?
Actually, it was pretty good. No injuries again.
That's 2 weeks on the run, Zip. Jesus.
I know. Don't
jinx it.
Well, she's getting eaten next week. Nothing like.
Probably I'll eat it
Lucky
good
girl.
next week. Yes. No, it was good. Good. I've been keeping myself really busy, actually exhausting the shit out of myself.
Well, sometimes it's called for, other times not so much. But
yeah. But it's good. It's good.
What about yourself, Liam, aside from your $1 million rat with a gold tooth that you had, mate?
Shit week, but I won't go into it anymore because I don't want to bring anyone down.
I really need you to bring on the rat with the gold tooth because
that one's doesn't like being handled that much.
The gangster rat.
Yeah, when we got him from the pet shop, he wasn't like his brothers. I don't think he was socialized very well. And no matter how much I try, as soon as I try and pick him up, he squeaks like he's being murdered.
A murder rat.
Joe does that.
How's your week been, Puggles?
Very normal this week. Nothing really exciting to report. I got the Arbiter 2, which we're going to have a look at in a bit. Apart from that, it's been a very standard long days at work week.
And you've gone all out with your Halloween
pumpkin
decorations and costume, mate.
I was going to put the whole fucking thing on, but I'm fat and lazy, so it didn't happen.
Well, yeah, that's fair. Like we all decided
I didn't even do that.
We weren't going to dress up.
Somebody else did that. And, downstairs.
But I've got to sort of give a bit of a shout out to Steph there, who looks like she did her makeup while she was having epileptic fit this morning. But
kids have been drawing.
Do the eyeliner.
Hey, it's good that you know that was eyeliner though.
Well, mate, hey, I'm a Metro guy. I'll wear it.
We know what he does at weekends.
Oh my God, I've actually only just noticed Steph's face. I didn't. Well, I kind of did see it earlier, and I saw shit all over the place, and I didn't really want to say anything.
I thought it was
wasn't sure if it was Halloween or not.
Yeah.
But...
she was poorly, really poorly. You don't like to say, do you? Varicose veins on your face there, Steph. It's all right.
Yeah.
but Pugs, it's that time of the show which I know you love and live for every week. Do you want to go through chat?
While it's fucking small.
No, it needs to go on longer before he does this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can talk about some other stuff. Shall we do advocacy first then?
No.
Yes. Go for advocacy.
Go through it, Pug. Say hi.
Got the buffet first.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the buffet.
Yeah. What are we vaping on? We've not done that. Let's do that.
What we vaping on?
Well, mine's the same, so it's boring as shit. So I'm not going to bother.
So I've actually made the fucking effort.
You always make an effort.
I do.
What's this buffet stuff?
That's what's
Tell us what you're vaping on.
I do on a Saturday. I like to tinker with old stuff. and bring some stuff out that I've not used for a long time. I like it. I've been doing it for the last few months, and I've brought out the H Cigar VTN box Squonker, which is a DNA 75 with the fucking forgotten again.
H Cigar were actually the first to release a single battery regulated Squonker.
Were they?
Yeah.
Don't know. Tabino with the Tabino single coil RDA, which is one of those RDAs where the coil is right there, right in your mouth, and it's dead short. So the flavour on that is amazing, and I've got Nevins' trifle in that. Another one that I dragged out is this one, a little geek vape setup that I've got to go in today, which is the Nova.
I actually quite like the Novas.
The Novas, awesome. Do you know what? It was good. I've got two of them, but I bricked one of them because I put the wrong update in it. And it doesn't work anymore.
Oh no, you can't.
If you have a look, most of them will have a hard reset.
Yeah.
So there'll be something somewhere where you can hard reset it.
Because I've got two of them, I've not really put that much effort into it because this one works all right. I've got the red one as well.
Nice though. You could do with two of them.
I think I could. And I've got the red one. And on top of this, I've got the Geek Vape Baron, which is a blast from the past, which I reviewed fucking years ago, which actually isn't a bad RDA. I think that's a nice looking little kit.
It was nice, that.
It's all right, isn't it?
Mm.
And I got Graham's hairdresser mod out, which I've not really used much lately because the screen went a weird colour. Look, did that. You can't really see it on there, but everything went reverse.
Spelt juice.
Yeah, it's the Ultra Nagaya with the passage.
The passage.
Suck my mods, Matt's dual coil.
I've got one of them too.
Yeah, it's a nice mod.
They are a nice looking bit of kit.
Yeah, they are. It's a bit of fun.
I just wonder what if they had made this bit flush, you know, the mount for the board.
Yeah,
if they had made it flush,
I kind of like it. It's a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? What's that?
It's retro.
Yeah, it's not. I wasn't thinking retro. It's a different word, like art.
Well, I would have liked to see that sit flush, but you know that's just me. But
it would look like every other mod if it did that. I think I like the fact that it's different.
No,
and it does take a 30 without any problem at all, which is nice.
Vintage.
Huh?
Vintage.
What the word I was looking for?
Word.
Yeah. No, kind of Art Nouveau, kind of.
Fucking hell, never going to think of that.
Do you not think it is? With that round curve on the top.
Calm down, Madonna.
I don't know.
It looks like it's a Great Gatsby mod.
Yeah, which is Art Nouveau.
That Nada is actually fucking really good, and it's a better version of the drop.
The what? The Nada?
Yeah.
Nada, because it's a bottom airflow drop.
It's fucking good.
Have you got one?
I did. I don't know what the fuck I've done with it, but I might have to get another one.
I was going on about the Nada for years, and everyone's like, "Yeah, but Mark Fagan made it, so it's going to be shit." Yeah, but he also made the bulk, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
So, and he did nick the idea from Brian, and they do joke about it, but the deck is exactly the same. It's just that it's got bottom airflow. It's a bottom airflow drop,
and the inserts
that you can put in yourself. It's a fucking great RDA.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. I've just took it off because I'm going to use this for the I had it on the Nada, but I'm going to use this for the Arbiter 2, which we're going to have a look at in a bit. Quite excited, actually.
Sounds like a plan. What are you on? What's your buffet today, Zippo?
Well, okay, so I got the GAR 21 with, of course, my matching Voltro V2 on top, and inside I have Baker Street, which is a orange cookie in here.
I'm vaping marmalade cookie at the minute. Orange cookies are nice.
Orange cookies.
Brian, good idea. Like it. Bit of
and I got the V King 530 with the Miser V1 on top with vanilla cream in there. That's what I got tonight. I'm only trolling. I only got two going. I vowed no more, so I only got two.
Sounds cool. Nick,
Yeah.
Steph, what are you guys on today?
On the Fat Rabbit RTA on the double barrel V3 because I live for the overhang life. And
You love
in
them all
there.
mixed up.
in there, I got the blue. And I'm vaping on, which I'm not really vaping on, I'm doing a Liam. It's got flat batteries, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. And in there,
I actually saw a promo pic that you put up of the blue with that mod. You couldn't have found a prettier mod to use.
and in that, even though I'm not vaping it because it's flat batteries, I'm on the blue again.
Basically, you're not vaping blue.
But now, what happens is Steph uses that one, and then she runs out of batteries and can't be asked to change them, so just uses mine.
Bloody women, women, Jesus.
That's fair.
Even though a minute ago she went and swapped the batteries over for me because I couldn't be asked.
Well, when it comes down to it, Nick, Steph is utilizing the work smarter, not harder theory as well, which is good.
And she is the boss.
And I'm drinking double punk,
Double punk.
which
is like an elephant beer.
which tastes like you're drinking a joint.
Oh, nice.
Sounds delightful.
And we're
Yeah.
back.
What about you, young Liam? What have you got there, mate?
Got my usual Aromizer PWN Titan with the Titan on top in RDA. And in that, I'm vaping on some Fried 2, which is a fried donut filled with ice cream.
Ooh,
Fried
that sounds a bit on my
toe.
street.
Fried
Yeah.
toe?
No,
two.
Fried 2. It's the second version.
Is it bready?
No, it's not as donutty as the first version. I made up 2 different versions, and the first version is outstanding. The second version is also really, really good, but they're both slightly different from each other, so they might end up both getting released.
What I don't like with a donut is the breadiness. I like to taste the crisp, golden, deep fried outside.
No, this one is more cakey.
Right.
And
Young Kevin, what have you got on your desk there, buddy? Oh, you're still going. Sorry, mate.
He hasn't finished.
Oh, my bad.
He's still
my
going.
bad.
I've also got the V-Stick in 530 with Profile RDA on top. And in that, I am vaping on some Fiddy's Biscuit Blues.
Fiddies.
Fiddy's Biscuit
Biggies.
Blues. Yeah, it's not Fiddy's mix. It's my mix for Fiddy.
Oh, right.
Because we did a Wish and Well show on Mixers Help with Mixers.
Right.
So Fiddy wanted a blueberry biscuit. So that's what that is. It's a blueberry jam biscuit, which will be coming onto Vaping Community later on today or tomorrow. Be
Nice.
released.
Nice. Keep an eye out for that one.
And I finished.
Okay, Kev, what do you got there, mate?
Well, as I didn't know we were doing this, I've only got 2 things with me. I've got the Odin 200. You can't see it. Oh, there we go. There we go. I've got the Odin 200 with the big boy Asgard
Nice.
on top. And I'm
Asgard.
Asgard. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Asgard. I'm sure Thor would be happy with that. Anyway, yeah. So the Odin with the big boy Asgard on it. I've got at the moment. I'm trying to sort of like dry out the cotton because I've got a version of Nick's Ambrosia in here, which I've tweaked a little bit. I've swapped the sugar cookie for the FA vanilla cookie. I swapped the sweetener for the Purelum super sweet because it's more sugary. That's actually quite nice. And I think I swapped one of the custards, but I can't remember what I did with it. So I kind of it's Nick's Ambrosia, but not Nick's Ambrosia. And once I've got rid of that, I'm gonna be. You saw me mixing it up just before the show, sitting there putting. I keep running out of this indulgence. At some point, it's actually going to make a month's sleep. But so I knocked myself up another little shot of indulgence, which is on the VC calculator. Go and have a look. Loads of
What is
people
that
have.
one? What is it?
The indulgence. It's a toasted coffee cheesecake coconut thingy.
Nice.
Yeah, you
It is really nice. There's a bit of like sweet tobacco in it as well. And when I say sweet tobacco, everyone goes, "Oh, it's got tobacco in it." But I tell you what, that sweet tobacco from Purelum tastes like. Do you remember a sweet called Spanish Gold?
No.
No.
It was like little strings, and they sold it like sweet tobacco. It's from our youth, and you can get it in vintage shop still.
I think I
Is
It
it
do.
was
like- is this
strands.
Is this
It
in
was
like the
strands
30s
that
or
was
something?
of sugar coated. It was supposed to be like tobacco strands in a
Just
little
back in the
pouch.
30s or 40s or something.
Yeah, way back then, mate. Way back then.
Just
No,
after the Blitz.
back in the like 70s and 80s. It's like it was called Spanish Gold, and it was like this it was just strands of sugar coated like sweeties,
I remember.
but lots of them, and you used to grab like little handfuls of it. So the sweet
So-
tobacco from Purelum tastes like that. It's
Right.
actually
So
really
back
good,
in
and
the
it works
day
really
where
well.
you could buy, 5 lollies.
You could buy
for,
tobacco
like,
for kids.
pence.
Yeah, tobacco advertised at kids.
Yeah.
So I got that going on, and I've got the Titan PWM mod. I've got the Ultrove sitting on top of that, the Ulton Voltro version, and I've got my lemon one in that, which is available at DIYFlavorchasers.com under the Creed section. The lemon.
And there's a sale on right now, Halloween.
There is a sale. There's a 30% sale on right now.
Yep, there's a 30% sale on at Flavor Chaser, and I think there's a 30% sale on at VSO as well for Halloween.
Is there a code zip?
Yes, treats, no capitals, treats.
For Halloween.
TREATS for Halloween.
So
Yes.
Halloween treats, TREATS, will get you 30% off anything at
30%
DIY
is
Flavor.
fucking hell of a discount.
30%. Let's say 30% a couple more times.
30%.
30%.
30% with the
30%.
code treats.
That's more than
How
four.
much is it? 30%.
There you go.
That's a lot.
30%.
There we go.
I'm just going
So
to
there you
run.
go.
I'm just going to run something a second.
That's the shameless one. No shameless.
30%.
So yeah, that was me with my buffet. Sorry, I only had 2 things there. I didn't know what it was or what we were doing. See, no one informed me. So fuck all of you.
That's all good. We do that. Do you know, aside from my normal Voltrovs and mechs, I've got 2 different mods on the go. Both the same juice. I'm just testing it in different devices. It will never be released because even though I made it before Liam, it is very similar to one of Liam's mixes. So I won't release it because he's got it as a one shot. But, a while back I broke down and bought I think it's called Humvee by Sigelli or whatever it is. I haven't bought a Sigelli mod for a long time for the simple reason is that a couple of years ago, their mods sort of went off the track a little bit. And, I put fresh batteries in it this morning before the show, and I know they were fresh because I took them straight off the charger. And I'm telling you now, it hasn't let me down.
Why is it flashing?
So well done, Sigelli. That's awesome. Thanks very much. It's been sitting on my desk for like 2 months with no batteries in it. Hadn't tested it. Thought, I'll give it a test, and there you go. Bzzzt. So one battery isn't connecting properly, but the other one I've got is the Geek Vape X with the big boy arse guard on it. And that's got the same juice in it. But that's about everything.
Can you not just rebadge that Sigelli very quickly and send it to Andy Poo?
I've never.
Probably not a bad plan. It might actually function. I'm going to try putting the batteries in again and just see what it does.
If that
Put the
doesn't
batteries
work,
in, put them in the wrong way round.
yeah.
And now,
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine.
go
So it's
work that
obviously-
out.
It's obviously a connection problem at the battery.
Yeah,
in
One
the
of your
sled.
batteries dented.
It's in the sled.
but they're multi-cell P26A batteries, which are spanking new. So and it is a battery connection issue. So yeah, it's
Easy fix.
I mean, it's a nice looking mod. Like it's kind of
alright.
cool. But it's not. It's got that same waterproof, dustproof sort of feel about it, but it's not. You know what I mean? And on top, it's the Crown 5. So yeah.
I like how you've matched that right up.
Sorry.
I like how you've matched it.
Oh yeah, sort of matchy
Blue
match.
tank on a fucking black mod.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't vape the Crown 5 enough to warrant playing matchy with a mod that I don't use.
Is that Crown 5? Is that sub-ohm coils? Is that stock coils?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And well, I mean, when you release a juice, like I test it in everything, and that's why I've got it in an RDA. I've got it in a sub-ohm.
Fair enough.
Just so I know that it's
Not shit.
okay. Yeah, but
Keep talking, Simon, because the list is getting longer and longer.
Right, come on.
Yeah,
Right,
go Pugs.
well done. Well played, everybody. You fucking got me on that one. All right.
You stitched yourself right up by
I
having
did, didn't I?
5
Because I
mods.
said I wanted to do it, didn't I? What an absolute knobhead I really am. Right, let's start from the top. Scott Wood in first, the legend that is. Good evening, Mr. Scott. Hope you are well. Breno Serra's in. I'm going to do this quickly. We've got Barry Jones. Hobag's in. Cheech, no way. Chris Hanghofer is in. Rollins Boy's in. Peter West is in. Is Peter West the one that's supposed to be in this week's competition?
Yeah, there not. Yep.
Answer your messages, Peter. Who else have we got? I've lost where I was now.
Peter West.
Mr.
Dildo.
Intense is in. Hey, up my ducks back. Nice to see you, mate. We've got, that's a new one. Sue Cool 98 Lawrence. Evening, everyone. Welcome to the show, Sue Cool 98 Lawrence. That's a mouthful. We've got Tabitha is back. Evening, Tabitha. Graham's in. Net Reality. Ian Thomas is in. And Brian Heck. Nice to see you both. Always good to see you. DTF.
Thank
GTO.
I keep losing a shoulder.
Some weirdo called Waftams in the middle there.
Stop
Chris Doyle's
moving.
in. What?
Stop moving.
Chris Doyle's in. Nice to see you, Chris. We've got no, said that. Fee is back in. Have I said Fee? I don't know if I've said it or
So
not.
which regular have we got that's new this week?
I'm working on it.
you.
Sadie and Thomas. Graham's in. That's it. Mowgli Vapes. Now, I know they're not new because I know Mowgli Vapes is, but I don't see them in chat very often, or do we? Not sure.
Yeah, I think we do.
You'd say that anyway.
Sorry, mate.
Said that. Oh, it's just jumped. I am Sam's in. How's it going, mate?
Hey, Sam.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Sam.
Makes me laugh every day. Really does.
Yeah, I love his meme. He has a bit of a meme.
He's a
fest every
meme
morning.
fucking king. He is. He's
He is.
Jedi level memes.
I seen something the other day. Someone was talking about a flavor, and he had a bit of a discussion with him, and then he said something, and Sam said something back, and then Sam goes, "Hey, I'm on noted."
Do you know who I am?
Who I am? Fucking noted.
What else we got? Rocky Tooney. Geordie
Yeah,
Vapor's in. How's it going, Geordie Boy? I think that might be it.
No, Aussie Shano.
Oh, Ozzy,
What-
yeah.
What are you
Oh,
on
it's
top
Shano at the
track?
bottom there. Sorry, there he is. Aussie Shano. Sir, nice to see you. Don't think I missed anyone. If I did, build a bridge, get over it.
Well, what I'm going to do is we've been running the poll. So if you can see the poll vote now, because I'm going to finish it in about a minute.
Nope, leave it longer.
41 votes.
There you
Oh,
go. So
right. Okay.
It needs to steep. Leave it longer.
leave it longer.
Treat
Yeah,
it
it
like
needs
a
to steep.
custard.
And you forgot Luke.
I didn't see Luke. Where's Luke? Oh, that's
Down
good.
the bottom.
Literally, just come on.
To be fair.
Luke.
But I'm going to end the poll because I've got to get the other one redy for this week's.
All right, well, that seems quite
competition.
unanimous.
So yeah, but what we might do, because because the game goes for a bit of time, what we might do is cut it back to maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks or something. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
We don't want people to get bored, basically.
Yeah.
Because it lasts quite a long time. If you think we should do it once a month, Make some comments in chat. Tell us what you think. If you
Well,
like
I
us to do it-
said I think it'd be better.
What?
We just do random.org. You put all the concentrates in and click randomize, and the first top 5, that's what they
Yeah,
get.
but the wheels, I like the wheels.
Yeah, but that's
I
why
like
it's
the
so long.
wheels. I've got good wheels tonight, by the way.
It's got, yeah, it's, you know, the wheel, it's the tension of the wheels that I like. It's nice to see what comes up.
I'm not saying a
Well,
word.
this week it's just going to be a wheel of Zippy. That's all it's going to be.
Graham said
Well,
twice a
I've
week.
I actually reset it. We're all just on there once at the moment.
Oh,
and-
thank God.
And okay, that just earned you another one.
Every fucking week, Zippy. You just don't learn.
Fuck's sake, Zip. I'm literally putting you on now. That's it.
What we might do is I'll throw up the poll for this week. Peter West, I did message you, but you didn't get back to me, so no sweat, you're out this week. Sorry, mate.
No, you beat us out.
But what we'll do is I'll just piss that off. Now I've got to find the right one. There it is. Now I'm not sure which is scarier on this one. the picture of Zippy or actually Freddie's head. But Nightmare on Ohm Street. So Fizzy Sherbet at 1 and Golden Pineapple at 3. With
I don't even care what the recipe is. That's just one.
Yeah.
You don't even need to go through the flavours.
Yeah.
Sorry, Liam. But
all right, well, they're the flavours. I don't have native tobacco. Surprise.
That's brilliant.
But, yeah, that's just a damn scary face swap. Let me say right now. The second one is from Liam. It's screwy. There were some weird ones that came out, like the lemon and tobacco.
You see what it is, right? It's tobacco, right? Sat on top of a lemon cookie.
Is it not just Sad Cookie from last week with a new name?
Yeah,
Definitely the same picture.
Yeah. I just recycled the picture and just dumped tobacco on top of it.
So Darth Vader, right, has got his biscuit.
So throw up a vote for one of those. You know, there's a clear winner, and it's nothing to do with the recipe. It's just a scary ass picture that says.
I'm afraid it's the name.
Damn! Come on, guys.
It's the name.
I know you've got a lot of choices tonight, but just try and whittle it down. Pick your top one.
Yeah, for the game to work, you've got to make the effort.
So the poll's going to run for another 30 seconds. And
yeah, I don't know. Well, I should probably just end it now. It's pretty one-sided. Sorry, Liam.
Well, I didn't vote for mine.
I voted for you.
Hey, Duck has come up with a very valid point, which has got me thinking a little bit. Is it worth trying a head-to-head who mixed it better, to pick the same 5 good flavors and 1 bad one, and having 3 mixes use the same concentrates to come up with the best recipe? That's different.
Well, we could spin up 5 flavors, and then each mixer gets a Jeopardy wheel.
We could add Darren to a Jeopardy wheel as well, though.
And we'll sort it out during the week. You know, today we'll run it as normal, and then we'll sort it up during the week. But while that poll's running, guys, if you want to be in on this week's, chuck in the chat. I'm in, and Zippy will write your name down, and Kev will add you to the Wheel o' Doom.
And we got a lot of votes then for the poll, so don't be voting for the poll and then not entering the fucking competition.
But all good. And if you voted for the poll while you're there, hit a like and subscribe, please, on the video.
I'm me up. Doug says he's in.
Hey,
Yeah,
up me,
I
Doc.
got
It's
him.
hey, up me,
I'm
Doc.
on it.
I'm me up, Doc.
I don't
Nick.
know. Should we have a look at this tank? Should we have a look at it?
Yeah. Well, while they're typing it,
While
I'm
they're
in,
doing all
do
that
your little
shit.
review there, Pugs.
It's not really a review, but we'll have a look because I've not even looked at it yet. And it came yesterday. And
Just one sec. I'll just interrupt you, Sam. We're going to play Wheel of Mixfortune. So, mate, we'll explain the rules as we go along. If you want to get in, mate. it involves you making a recipe. It
Can't have
shouldn't
Sam
be
in
too
there.
hard for you.
He's from Noted, you know.
Here I am, fucking Sam.
Right.
Go on, Pugs. Go for it, mate.
Should we dive down and have a look? On
Oh, look
not like
at
that.
you.
Don't do that.
All professional.
Just press the wrong
Dive
button. Yeah,
down.
really fucking professional. Right.
Hey, get back over there, you.
Let's have a look. Oh, hello. There's some bets. What are the bets?
Why
So I
isn't
got
it
this
on full
from,
screen?
I got this from Vaping 101. I don't know what this is. Let's have a look.
It's a theoretical mix, Sam. You don't have to actually mix it, mate. So all good.
Why is he not on
Hello.
full screen? He's only on little screen.
You don't have to put me on full screen. You can carry on talking.
I think we just lost the stream. Oh no, there we go. It's back again. That was
No,
that
it's
that
all
went circly for a while.
So Oxford are including some little thing with a load of. Look at that.
Yeah,
You
not
get that
bad
with it,
looking
yeah.
coils.
I got
Yeah.
that with it. Yeah, some tricore fused Claptons.
Ooh, nice they are as well.
NA80s. All right, and a fat tank. That's because of the TPD, obviously. And there she is, the Arbiter 2 in gunmetal grey. From Justin Lay. Lay.
I really hate how the manufacturers are putting this may contain nicotine on a bit of
It just
hardware.
winds me up. Do you know what I
This
mean?
is- this is
Do you know-
where
do you
we
know
wait
why?
10 minutes for Pugs to open it up.
Because I get excited that there might actually be some nicotine in here, and there never is, ever.
Oh,
Never.
good, Peter. That's fine, mate.
I think they were just covering all bases so they didn't have to change their packaging later on. I think it's just stuck.
Yeah, but see, I mean, you ship that to Australia at the moment with the prescription thing, mate. You know, if they don't stick a sticker over the top of it, you're going to get it seized by customs.
Yeah. Right, well, I don't know what's going on here, but apart from getting a pack of 10 fused Claptons from Oxford, you also get another pack of coils inside with some cotton, with aglet.
What you do with your microphone, mate? You've gone really
Yeah.
quiet.
That's because I'm away from a microphone.
Oh,
talk
so
louder.
not.
Is that better? Is that better?
Can we center just on Pugs's screen? Just
Yeah.
is it possible to just center on him?
Yeah.
Can we
I
pick?
don't know. I don't
one
know.
screen?
Liam will have to zoom it in or select it as the main screen.
Let's
Yeah, if
put
I
the-
knew I could do
Just
that,
while he's
I-
doing this, so we can see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Let's put that off.
Okay, stop for a second. We're gonna fix you.
Fix me.
Just
Yes,
go to
I'm
view,
fix-
Liam. Just go to view,
I'm just
just
going to
to
drink some of this.
speaker or full screen or whatever.
There you go,
I don't know.
I'll just change it. I'll just stretch the picture out. That's all.
I'll turn my mic up so you know you can
Oh,
hear me.
are
I'm
you-
not actually in it.
There you
Oh,
go.
are you
that'll
sure
do.
that
There
Tony
we
didn't
go.
send them?
What?
Okay.
Are you sure Tony didn't send them as a gift?
I have no idea, but they're from Oxford.
Because he does tend to give a few little freebies away.
Well, I didn't even know they did them, so I don't know.
Yeah, they sell them.
Right. Well, he gave me that and that. I mean, that'll be because of the TPD, won't
Yeah.
it? Obviously.
Yeah.
So fair play. Get it from Vaping 101 if that's the case.
Yeah, that's where I bought it from.
You do
Yeah.
get some-
Good place to get them. Their
Yeah.
prices are always lowest in the UK, and he does throw in the odd freebie.
He's a
And
good
you, get
lad.
some, you also get some coils in there as well, with some cotton with aglets, which is nice. Bag of O-rings with the usual bag of shite in there and there. Oh God, is that plastic? Oh, thank God he sent that fucking tank. Look. Plastic tank on it.
Yeah, that's
So the first thing we're going to do is fuck that right
yeah,
off.
that's TPD. When I was in the shop, people would come back in with their tanks and say that they wasn't working, they couldn't fill them up because they hadn't taken that plastic tank off.
Right.
Oh, it's a reducer, is it?
No, it's actually a
no,
plastic tank.
it's just a plastic tank.
Oh,
So,
It's solid.
oh fair. Okay.
no, that's not solid. It's
Ah,
actually
right.
a plastic fucking tank.
Yeah, because the one that come with the other ones was it was a solid bit of plastic.
It won't fill.
Yeah.
Where's
So-
the other one?
So they just pop the top off and try and fill it, and of course the juice would just spill out everywhere.
Right, so there's a comparison.
Can't see.
It's a little bit smaller. It's not massively smaller. It looks very similar.
Swap them drip tips straight away. fucking
That's
bedroom.
actually that is a really nice drip tip.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah, it's just like you to want to suck on a pink tip.
It does look like a dog's dick. Looks like a dog's dick, doesn't it? Like a dog's lipstick. But that's it looks pretty much the same. It's not far off. It's maybe a little bit narrower, actually.
Duck Me Eye Up has said the airflow is the biggest change.
Yeah, it's a little bit narrower. It's not much. So yeah, well, yeah, because this is what's got me with it. This fan assisted airflow, because all it means by can you even see that on there? The fan assisted airflow is the fact that it's shaped like a fan.
Ah, right.
That's all it is.
So it doesn't mean
What it basically means is that the air is going to hit the middle of the coil, which is the first bit that heats up. It's the most air is going to hit the middle of the coil, which is essentially, Simon, if you remember, what I designed in my fucking RDA.
Yep. Did you tell anyone about that? Because
I've never mentioned it before ever. It's the first time I've ever even talked about it. So that's kind of interesting, and that's a lot different than the. It's a nice deck, though. That's a good deck. Who doesn't love a good deck?
Everybody likes a good deck.
Now, what I will say with this deck is it's a bit more difficult to get that second coil in. You'll see when you build. Are you going to build it?
I'm going to build it now. Oh, it's fucking grub screws as well. Oh.
So yeah, get in the first coil in, not too terrible. Trying to get the second coil in past the first one against that solid side is a fiddle, and they recommend that you use 2.5 mil ID coils if you're dual coiling.
Oh,
What are these?
that's
Don't
small.
These are three. These are three. Well, I'm going to put 3 in because I'm a consummate professional.
Okay.
I bet that's more of a restricted draw with 3 in. Then if they
No, it won't because they're from the side. It won't because they're from the side. It's not coming.
Well, no, it's still good. If you put 2 3s in that with the amount of cotton that's sitting in there, you are going to restrict the airflow. That's why they say use 2.5.
I don't think I will in that.
Okay.
What are the grub screws? Are they
hacks?
Flatheads or
they're fucking hacks.
Oh no, well see.
You must have spares. You must have spare flatheads.
There is some. No, there's another set.
There'll be spare. Spare grubs.
And Swaggy, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, they are another set of square hexes.
Oh, I'm going to swap them out straight away.
So we will see what's going on with this.
Yeah, because the hex ones are terrible because they'll
strip immediately.
Yeah.
Do you know what though?
Depends on the tool that you use, though. I bought some decent. Well, I mean, when I say decent, they're cheap Chinese bloody hex screws, but tools. But I tell you, they are awesome because they are full size rather than the little Allen keys.
I really like the Geek Vape one that they send out, the little
tri-tool.
Yeah,
the tri-tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest problem with hex bolts is people using imperial or metric on ones that aren't imperial or metric, and it just strips them out a little bit. They're not quite the right size. That's usually the case. I'm not measuring it. I'm doing it by guessing. So we'll see what you mean here. Oh, it doesn't help that they're not fucking.
They're quite short. It's quite short legs. You're gonna.
Oh, there is no depth in there at all.
No, none. No, I've seen a build video for this. So
you do want the air to come in underneath, so you do want the coils as high as you can get them without touching anything. Yeah. Actually, I've done it quite right there. I think that's probably quite right.
Looks a lot like the Kylin too.
Yeah, you want them high, I think. So I think I've got that about right. So I'll measure that against them. Oh. Fat fingers.
Yeah, make sure they're within it though, because you've still got that chimney piece to go over the top of them.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
1.5 mil.
If I have to trim them, I can trim them. But it is snug, isn't it? Really snug.
Yeah, it's tight. You might actually have to load them onto a screwdriver to get them, rather than using your fingers. You know.
Well, we'll see where this goes. If I have to take them out, I can take them out.
So could you use a single curl in that if you wanted?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could use a big ID single coil in there.
Yeah. So what? 4 mil.
Yeah, you could probably go 5 if you want to go really crazy.
Big bad boy.
Yeah,
Just bend that right out of the way to start with until you get the second one in and push it back after.
it's all right, man. Told you, Creed. Professional.
I might.
Yeah, that.
So yeah, guys, look, if you're in, I believe you're still recording. If you're in for the Wheel of Mixfortune, mate, I'm in chat.
I've got 4 people so far. I've got A Up Me Duck, I Am Sam, Brian Heck, and Rocky Tooney.
I've got I Up Me Duck, Nick, I Am Sam, Brian Hack, Scott Wood, and Rocky.
You got Scott Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scott's
Graham's in. Net Reality.
Okay.
What, Graham in again, is he?
It's
Yeah.
great. He loves it. Right. Let's see how that burn. Let's turn that down and break them in very gently.
Nick, do you want in
That's
this
one of the
anyway?
things that a lot of people don't
I've
do
taken-
with
Yeah.
coils.
Yeah, well, Nick
Properly.
said he was in.
Well, the
right
thing
at
is,
the beginning.
we now have like enough people to take all of us out, which I think is a good idea, and I have done. I've left you in, Zip, because you earned yourself a bonus one, so you're in.
Look at that. First time.
Nick, did you
Beautiful.
want in?
It depends. What's the prize?
Poke in the eye with a burnt stick.
Nice.
This week, nothing. But if you was to win next week, you'd go on a board for the prize at the end of the year, which we still have to work out.
I'm torn, just in case it's like an aroma
Oh,
miser.
come on. Yes or no?
I
I'll
could put
make it on the
Steph on
floor.
instead. I'll put
Don't
Steph
rush me,
on.
it's important.
Oh, hang on. VSO, Swaggy, you're 49 today. Happy birthday, my friend. I
Happy
hope you have a
birthday, Swaggy.
fantastic day.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Swaggy.
birthday, mate.
Happy birthday. Put Steph in instead.
Put Steph in
Okay.
for yeah, no worries. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Steph's
Okay.
sitting there going, I don't want to.
She just told me to put her in, so I put her in instead. She likes the wheel.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus you. Yep, 8.
Nice try, Zippy.
Oh,
Try as you might, Zippy, but you can still earn yourself another spot. Just remember that.
you can moan about it if you want.
I think
That way-
Zippy might zip it now. What do you reckon?
Fair chance. Fair chance.
Have we actually shut up Zippy? This is amazing.
That's exactly right, Scott. Steph is the brains behind all of Nick's mixes. Nick just sits there, takes the credit, which is fair,
I do take tits off her.
Steph is Nick's ghost mixer.
Are you gonna close that poll then?
Yeah, I think I will. End poll. So Zippy, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to get stomped on anymore.
So what did it end up as?
Zippy was
68 to
67%.
Oh, that's all right. That was better than it was before, Liam.
I've got 68 to 32, but whatever.
That's YouTube says 67 to 32, so they just divided the extra.
They can't add up. Yeah.
At the end of the day, Liam, she won it on the name, which she was up against you, so it's not really that surprising.
Yeah,
I think
Bruce.
he's I mean, Liam's a great mixer, but I think you should outsource his name.
Yeah, but then when I ask in chat, what should I name this? I get really great names like Banana Tree Dick.
But you never used them.
I can't believe you never used yellow tree dick for banana flavour.
But when it comes down to it, us, we are always helpful. Always. We've never steered you wrong.
It might be a good time to talk about the other plan that we had earlier as well, getting some randomers on from chat mid show.
Well, we could talk about it.
If anybody was interested.
Where's that thing?
we'll discuss that a bit further. We'll have a chat about that because, yeah, look, the after show works out all right. But what we might do is last little bit of the show, we'll sort of get people who want to come on and have a natter live. So we can do that.
Yeah, unless your name's Rawlinson, you're all welcome.
Savage.
He's building the Arbiter 2, Mike.
You watch this, he'll put juice on it and get a dry hit from hell, and I'll laugh my ass off.
I will not get. I'm gonna use Nevins' blush on this as a first one. So we shall see.
All those coils are close. This is going to be hot. Imagine you like it hot.
I fucking love it hot.
Oh, me too. Hotter the better.
That'll make you blush, that will.
Yeah, well. Blush and flush.
Mother's Milk Gate.
Well, actually, in other news, I think it was the manufacturers of Mother's Milk got a stay from the FDA this week too. So,
Really?
Yep.
Not surprised.
Yep. So when the FDA denied everyone and did their cut and paste letter, I don't think they realised that now, as a result, every single person who got a denial order can appeal it to the court on exactly the same grounds, which is what's happening, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And the court actually supported one this week that. And they absolutely blasted the FDA for changing the rules midway through the game and called it a switcheroo. So hopefully things are looking up.
Well, there we go. All built, all nice. It's a nice looking tank, you know.
Yeah, I like the
It looks very much like.
I think it looks a bit better than the last one.
It's a little bit smaller. So it just, I don't know. There's slightly less fussiness about the design of it. There's not as many notches around the top. It's a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, they've also, I mean, some of the first lot out of the last one as well had like red O-rings and stuff like that, but they've got rid of
this is nice and clean and tidy. I mean, that looks nice on that.
Yeah.
Can't complain with
Well,
that.
mate, jump up top again and Liam expand the screen and do all your magic.
Yeah, I'm just going to professionally move everybody now into the main shot, or I could just leave it on pugs all the way through the show.
No, let's not do that. We want viewers. We don't want the people to be
That's
finished.
just fucking rude.
It is a Halloween show, so I mean, we are supposed to be scaring people, aren't we, on Halloween?
Just because I took the piss out of your name making skills, Liam, don't fucking start on me, pal.
There you go. And what I was going to show, but you were down low. So I got one of these.
Oh.
I got a set of them,
bum
which
hole.
is the easiest tool to do your grub screws with. And the set of 4, which is a 1, a 1.5, a 2, and a 2.5, costs about $8. They're just Chinese made, but they make it so much better when you got grub screws.
Yeah.
So excellent little bit of
I use one of those multi-tool things. The screwdriver that comes with all the separate attachments.
Oh yeah.
I just use one of those.
Is it? That is a fucking nice vape.
Is it tight bolt?
Awesome.
It is.
It feels very much like the first one. The thing with the Arbiter that I absolutely love is the fact that you know it won't leak ever. Doesn't matter if it's upside down or fucking sideways or anything, it never ever leaks. And I've never had any seepage or leakage from any of the Arbiters. Neither of
Sam, I've never had an RTA that didn't leak or dry hit. I've only tried 2.
Yeah, not really going to take your recommendation there, mate.
This is picking out some bits of this flavour that I couldn't pick out on the other one.
Well, that's good. And
So
that'll be down to that new airflow design.
That'll be down to the good juice, that will.
Where can you buy that juice there, Nick? I mean, I'm not quite sure on the location of where I could get some.
You can get that from nmlabs.co.uk.
Oh, there you go. That's a surprise.
I've got blush in an RDA and another tank. This one is picking out the cream more
Nice.
than the other two.
What are you running that at?
At the minute 89 while I break it in. It's 0.17.
Could that be the coils or the airflow? Because I'm assuming you're not using the same coils in the other one.
So you don't know, do you? I mean, there's such. I don't usually use N80 coils. I usually use stainless. But N80 are also pretty clean flavour. But they ramp up quicker than stainless. So that's why it's a bit lower than I would normally go. What?
So are we no more takers on playing the wheel? Because if that, then we
got 2 minutes, and if you want to get on the wheel, we're going to start in 2 minutes. So, or 1 minute, sorry, to make it a nice even number. Start it.
All right, look at that. Bubbles. This is very, very forgiving for building on. I'll give it that. It's fucking so straightforward. Really, really easy. You saw how quick that was to put a build in. No nonsense, no issues, nothing, straight away. Perfect.
I've never got a build wrong in it, put it that way.
No, never.
It's a great tank. I have the original one. I don't have the V2.
I know people like Vaping with Vic have been saying that this is the RTA of 2021. This is
just flashing up your address there, Nick. Thanks very much.
Yeah, it's all right. I like beat mail.
He just wants the girls outside his house camping overnight, which they will. Side stuff. You're just gonna have to get used to that. Joe got used to it. It's just one of those things.
Wasn't you running a competition, Nick? Wasn't you running a competition?
Yeah, so there wasn't enough entries to the chatbot thing, and I understand because it's a bit of a pain in the ass to fucking go there and do that. So if you want in and you want to win 2 short fills from Ancient Elixir, all you have to write is I'm in. Actually, no, you don't even have to do that. I'll think of a number and you just have to guess the number. It'll be between 1 and 100. So if you want to play and you want to win, then just type a number between 1 and 100 in the chat and you can win 2 short fills. If you live anywhere else except the UK, then I will send them. I'll pay £5 towards postage, but you'll have to pay the rest, and I will not send Nick shots just in case.
Graham says 4. I am Sam 69. I'm up.
That would have been my choice too, Sam.
41, 57. There you go. You got all kinds of numbers.
I'd have gone for 68 and owed someone one. I'm a bastard.
Well, keep going, guys. We've got there's some close ones. There's some close ones. Luke and Brian have both guessed 37, but neither of them won. So
Graham is counting down from 99 by the looks.
Graham.
Oh, there we go.
Graham,
net reality hit 34. We can stop that now. That's the magic number. But he's already tried them. Should we keep going?
I don't know because I didn't state it before, did I? So it would be unfair to do that.
Yes,
true that. So Graham, Nick will send them to you, mate. I believe he's got your address.
Graham says he's only tried 2.
Well, that's all right. Send in the ones he doesn't have. So all good. But what we might do now, Kev, do you want to take it away, mate?
Literally, I'm just reducing, and you go to me. You just waited until you saw my head go down doing that.
I did, mate. I thought you were looking at your pecker, but you know.
Don't need to look far for that. Right, hang about.
Graham,
right, so yes, let's do the wheel. Let's do the wheels.
Sorry, I'll just
do the wheels.
Graham wants glamour, but I don't sell that because I do things with a little bit more flavour.
Shots fired.
Hey, you play the game, Graham. No, I'm only joking. Glamour, I absolutely love glamour. So if you've got a bit of spare cash, go over to.
Oh, get him! Oh, I almost did it.
Right.
That was close.
Shall we do this then?
All right, spin up. We will explain it to you as we go along, I and Sam, so that you understand what the requirements
Yeah, well, basically, we're gonna get 4 players out of the what have we got 8? We've got 8 players there, so 4 of them are going to get to play. We'll move you on to a second wheel, which has got the top 100 concentrates from the VC calculator on it. You'll get 5 of those, and then we'll go to a Jeopardy wheel, and everything will change. But we'll explain the Jeopardies as they come up. There's there's some very difficult to work with concentrates, and there are some other surprises on there as well. So anyway, first victim.
What?
Oh, legend. Oh, what's that? What's that noise?
Now you're too loud, Pugs.
Sorry.
They
Just adjust your levels, mate. You're a bit loud now.
They've updated some of the sounds. So
Yeah.
anyway, right. So
Sounds it now.
Scott Wood, first of 5 concentrates.
Not bad.
Wow, it's back.
Zephyla,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I love that flavour. I love it.
number 2.
Vape machine.
Fuck off.
Boysenberry from Flavora.
Nice.
Number 3.
It's a boysenberry donut.
It's never going to get old, is it? Sugar cookie
That's
by Capella.
because, see, whenever I hear that noise, all I see is a hand grabbing a boob.
Number 4.
Brilliant.
Vanilla Custard TPA. And number
Nice.
5.
Fucking hell.
Another custard.
All right, so it's a berry custard donut.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
Not much.
And the Jeopardy wheel.
Let's.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
I played the sad. I was ready for something
Like
bad.
Let's
So we get to let's remove the boysenberry.
Yes, let's
Oh, and just
take
make
away
it a
the
custard donut.
boysenberry.
So it'll be, what was the flavors?
They are F.A. Zephyla, FLV boysenberry, Cap sugar cookie, TFA vanilla custard, and FLV vanilla custard.
See, if you remove one of the custards, then it's going to make it better, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still
Let's
gonna-
take
it-
the boysenberry away.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Boysenberry
think taking the
gone.
boysenberry away
It's,
makes
it's
it
a
nicer
fried
anyway.
custard
So
donut.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
matter
It's
what,
just going to be a custard donut.
it's one of
You
those
can't really
mixes.
fuck that up.
No,
You
no
can't
mat-
fuck that up.
Yeah, no matter what one you remove, it's still going to be a nice mix anyway.
It really is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
You've locked out there. Fucking hell.
he has
Yeah.
done all right there. So what are we taking off him?
Boysenberry.
We took the boysenberry away.
Yeah.
Boysenberry. Right. Okay.
The only flavour that would make it slightly different.
Yeah.
Second player.
Rocky Tootie!
He's there now. Fingers crossed. Milk and honey. Milk and honey.
I'm so immature. So immature.
Vanilla swirl TPA. Number 2. Sweetener. Number 3. Lemon Sicily.
Nice.
Flavour up.
Nice.
Number 4. Vanilla pudding.
No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that.
And number 5. Oh God, that's creamy.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Ooshed. Good though, but nice.
Okay.
You need to touch it.
What flavours? We've not had swap flavours yet. It's not full, is
Truffle!
it?
Truffle!
To be fair, that recipe needed that.
That comes up too
Oh,
often.
for fuck's
you know.
sake.
Well, we all know what's going in there.
And milk and honey.
All right, player 3.
Nice few concentrates there, Rocky. You should be able to do really well with that.
Whoa! Thank you.
Bomb.
Oh, Steph.
You excited, Steph? Should be. Feet.
Cheesy bollocks. You'd be all right with that, wouldn't you?
Vomit. All right.
Got a good one coming here.
Blue balls.
You know, next mix is don't you?
Nice.
Nice blueberry biscuit with cream,
With balls.
with feet.
With balls.
Oh my God.
Okay. Number 5. This 5th one. Yeah.
That's actually really good.
Pineapple and blueberry.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll
And
work.
balls.
And balls.
Sex sheets. And bedding that's been shagged on 27 times.
Wow.
Oh, you got a fucking peach there, Steph. You have.
I mean, do you mean you have, Nick? Do you mean you have?
Okay, and our last victim.
Yeah.
Sam.
Get in. First time.
He doesn't even know what he wants to do.
No, he's from Noted, you know.
Oh, is he?
Who's from
And-
Noted?
Hey, Birdman.
Wild man. Oh, miss me that with the melon. It's just one of those immature things.
I have a feeling this one is going to be a horror show.
Melon cheesecake.
Interesting.
He's gonna get Emily to mix this for him.
You gotta do a full review on it on Noted there, Sam. So you know it should be good.
Melon custard cheesecake.
Number 4.
all right. That's nice to go with that, actually.
Fuck me, that's a rough mix. That.
Do you really think so?
Number 5.
Well, it could take a turn, Sam. You never know, mate.
Ooh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Melon and butterscotch cheesecake. That sounds
Nice.
tasty.
I mean, who doesn't like that?
You know, it doesn't matter what happens on the wheel.
No,
That's
no.
already-
Remove a concentrate and he'll be all right.
Uh,
It's not like we're going to remove a good one, though.
I know which one we should remove.
Mary Jane.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God, what a rough bastard.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
What a shit mix. Even you from Noted can't do anything with that.
It'd be all right.
All right. So, Sam, you've got to do a virtual mix. You don't have to make it, but we would like you to.
Yeah. We need you to make that.
So those-
it live.
Yeah, all the concentrates will be posted up on the VC Facebook page and in the VC forum if you didn't note down your concentrates. So they will all be there for you to enjoy.
And your recipe will be shared far and wide globally so that everybody sees it.
Yeah, and we could do an episode of Noted next week on Sam's recipe.
Yeah, because apparently that's where he's from. He's from Noted, you know. Did he tell you?
Who's from Noted? Sam?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh, can I have your autograph?
I think I want a t-shirt with his face on it.
what's noted?
You know what it is,
All
don't
good,
you?
all good.
We
I'm
merely
not going to
jest,
do-
Sam. We merely jest.
Yeah, I'm only pissing around.
He knows. He knows. He's got big balls.
Yes.
I'm not going to do any advocacy this week, Nick. You've got to be happy with that, mate. But what I will do is I'll post a couple of links down into the notes. So if and on VC in regards to a couple of federal court rulings to Triton. There's also a rather long video, which is about 4 hours. I split it up into 4 chunks because 4 hours is a long time to sit there, but it is experts basically having a shot at the WHO for their stance on vaping. So there's some good stuff. I will post up links, but I'm not going to bother talking about it because you can all read the articles or watch the video as the case may be. Happy, Nick?
You know, I'm only joking. You got to.
I know, mate. I know, but yeah, look, we can get we can go down the rabbit hole. There is a lot happening in the world at the moment as far as bullshit against vaping.
There's some good stuff too,
knows
though.
that there is some good stuff, and one thing in particular that I do want to mention is something in the UK which is happening while the rest of the world are being dicks about it. The UK are going to offer free devices
On prescription.
on a prescription model.
I just hope it's as good as it sounds.
His
Well,
energy-
I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid about
they're going to
stuff like
dick
this.
with it. They're going to dick with it a lot. I mean, whatever they come up with that has to be a medically approved device is never going to
Yes.
be
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's the thing.
But it's still a big plus for those people in the UK that still think, oh, vaping's not very good. If they can see that the NHS are actually giving these things out to stop people smoking, then confidence grows, basically.
Well,
I
the
don't
other
know.
thing is that, as you said, they'll be medically approved. So, it'll have to go through, I would imagine, a more stringent testing
It's probably going to
procedure.
end up being some kind of bar device or whatever, fixed battery. It'll last for 2 or 2
It'll be
weeks.
disposable, probably.
I thought they were going to give a voucher for to you.
Well, I've heard
you
that
could
as
use
well.
it at B&M.
Yeah, I've heard that as
Yeah,
well.
I'm not
that would be
entirely
awesome.
sure they have it all nailed down at the moment. They've got the framework in place, but not nailed down details. I did see an article that was talking about if you want to be involved in that prescription situation over in the UK, then you do have to go through pharmaceutical style testing. for the device and liquid, which, look, when it comes down
However
to
it
it, that
happens-
increases people's confidence.
Exactly. However it happens, it's noises and steps in the right direction, basically,
Yes.
and
I hope so.
it will increase public confidence in the fact that the NHS and Public Health England are going to be behind actually giving out devices for vaping, and that is their preferred method of quitting. Basically.
And in the meantime, here in Australia, you are not allowed to mention that vaping is safer than smoking if you are selling products.
Yeah, well, that's just ridiculous because it's been medically proven all over the place.
I just I don't trust anybody in this industry at all. And I just hope this is
the government industry. The vape industry is fine, but the government
the
industry,
government to do with the vaping industry. I just hope this isn't some kind of Trojan horse to get us into some kind of prescription model.
Prescription only model. I can't see that. I
can't see that either, and I hope
help.
not. I'm on the side of the fence where that's obviously probably not the case because it's the UK and we've been leading the way in vaping for the last.
Public Health England and the NHS are very aware that it's been a consumer-driven success story.
But none of us know what's happening in the background.
Well, that's true, and fingers crossed. There's no ulterior motive for it in the UK.
I really hope not. Good news otherwise.
But let's say on the face of it, it's good news at the moment.
Yeah. So the framework that they've mooted is good news, and what they're trying to attack is the people that are listening to all the news stories out of the US saying how it's going to make your head explode and all that sort of shit. So they're trying to counter the bullshit that's happening in the US by getting that government support behind it, which is fantastic that you guys are not tied to the TPD anymore, so you can go your own way. What I hope happens is that countries start to stick their middle finger up at the WHO and say, you know what you are saying is wrong, and we don't want to support you anymore.
Well, did you see the second article I sent you that basically said that they are absolutely putting pressure on the World Health Organization for being anti-vaping when that flies in the face of all medical advice?
Well, the thing is with the WHO is that there's two really, really large donors that donate more money than most countries, and that's Bill Gates and Bloomberg.
Yep.
And they are trying to control the WHO with money. And health should not be controlled by money. Health should be controlled by science.
That's the way it works in the States.
And it should be working in the public interest, not against it.
Yeah. And instead of being flexing their imaginary power because they've got money, it should not even come into any decision made about the masses' health. Because you've got money, you have an opinion. It shouldn't factor into any health decision at all.
Unfortunately, that also seems to be the way it works in the States as well. The more money you can throw, the more likely you are to actually get that pushed through.
Yeah, the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules.
Yep.
And as Mike said, there's too much private money in the WHO. There should be no private money in the WHO. It should be solely driven by science and member states. It shouldn't, it shouldn't be up to an individual, no matter how passionately they feel about a particular program, like Bill Gates with his vaccines and Bloomberg with his anti-vaping, anti-tobacco, anti-everything stance. It shouldn't come into any decision in regards to people's health.
Any health organization should be driven by good science.
Yeah.
So what's your verdict on that, Arbiter?
I'm just about to tell you, I've done that much in. Can you see? I've chained it. Not a single even hint of a dry hit off that.
Excellent.
The flavour is incredible.
Right, compare it to the first Arbiter.
Better.
Okay, I'm definitely buying one then. I'm going to do that after the show.
It's pulling out more of the flavour nuances than you would get on the original. And I think it's got a lot to do with that fan airflow because it's pulling it from the middle. It's pulling it all from the middle. Most of it. Most of your airflows come from the middle of the coil, which is where the heat is. So you're getting every ounce of flavour out of that. And I've just been, if you watch this video back, I've just been chaining that for the last.
Well, we can see how foggy you are. Yeah.
And not a hint of dry hit. You can see how far that tank was full. And nothing, and it's just been full on flavour all the way through. That is an incredible tank.
So 2 thumbs up.
5 thumbs up for anybody.
I can do that. I can do that in Norfolk.
Scott would probably say that's easy down there.
While we got some people watching, I just want to put a link in chat to
get it from Vaping 101 because if you get you get 3 pairs of coils. I don't know if this is just all my orders come through Steam Pug, so you don't know if it's going to be, if you're going to review.
It could be because it was you, yeah.
I don't know, but I got 3 pairs of coils and the fat tank with it. I'd imagine the fat tank. I mean, really, nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. Nobody.
Oh, shit.
So I'm hoping that doesn't come standard. You get the fat tank with it, and I can't think of anything wrong with it. I can't.
Well,
when I used to do a review, there had to be something that I would say bad about it because you can't just go full on licking its ass.
You pumped that up yet? You turned it up?
I can't. All right. I'll take it to what I'm at 89. I'll take it to 120.
150.
I'm at the will of the coils there. It's nothing to do with anything else.
150.
It's beautiful.
Nice. I just posted a couple of links. The YouTube link that's there is a very long video, so break it up, but it is really worth watching. So have a look at them, and there's a couple of articles as well. We were going to not do advocacy, but we ended up doing it. And look, we snuck it in so that Nick stayed awake.
I knew what you were doing. I'm not going to talk about advocacy, but there's 4 links I'm going to send you. The first one,
we kept you awake. Yeah, that's the main thing.
I did see Steph's head down, so I thought Steph might have nodded off a little bit.
Yeah, she gave me the notes that he's talking about it again.
She's working on her recipe already.
Yeah, she's already been thinking.
I mean, you've been thinking. Everyone knows that Nick's going to do that stuff.
Okay,
coming to NM Labs soon.
The game is up on VC forum and also in the VC Facebook group.
Awesome, thanks, Sid.
And what should they be tagging that with for this week?
VC 38.
Nope.
9.
9.
Okay.
You said that with such conviction and authority
Oh,
there.
damn.
You had me checking.
Now I gotta go back.
That's another entry for next week.
I get it. Oh,
I've tanked the rest of that at 150. The rest of the tank's gone, and absolutely nothing wrong at all.
What is it? 4 mil?
Yeah, 4 mil.
there, I fixed it.
That's one of the things with really flavorful tanks that a lot of people don't realize that when you get a huge flavor tank, they are also quite thirsty. It is just the way they are, and
that's where your flavor's coming from. Basically,
it's
coming from effectively vaporizing a lot of juice.
Cotton.
Yep, absolutely. But we're coming up on the as the Americans say, downside of the hour. Is that what they say? I don't know.
Yeah.
but what we might
you just made that up.
I did. Does it sound right? The downside of the hour?
No, never heard that before.
Haven't you?
No.
No, I caught a bus in LA on the downside of the hour and got told I was on the wrong bus. I remember
that's a ruckload of bullshit. That is.
Ruckload. Now that's something no one's ever heard.
Before you do say the goodbyes, I'm going to put a link in chat to Geordie Vapor's YouTube, and he's managed to bag himself Grim Green next Friday.
Oh,
yep.
Nice.
He's a channel with low subs, but he's up and coming.
He's a top guy.
He is a top guy, and he's got Grim Green next Friday.
And Birdman is now co-hosting that one too, so certainly worth a watch. So
as much as you're excited, I would probably be on that show as well.
Oh well, I'm not watching. Grim Green remembers you from when you were drunk as a lord on Mike's stream, and he's just gone like, and I'm not going on
It's
it.
not me. I've never met Green ever.
You're gonna fuck it up for Geordie, ain't you?
Did I meet Green? Have I met Green? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have. Yeah.
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
That's right. He remembers you fondly, not.
I'm sure he does.
It's
you
like
remember what you
those are
called
not
him?
pugs.
Do you remember what you called him?
I probably said, "Who's that cunt?" That's probably what. I
No, you actually said, "What sort of fucking name's Green?" And he goes, "That's fucking me." And then you went,
I don't remember at all.
Pugs, can you eat Pringles?
Yeah.
Like, no, can you eat
I
Pringles?
can eat Pringles, yeah.
Fucking best thing ever.
Oh my fucking word!
I swear to God, the fucking best flavor Pringles ever. I'm not lying. They are
What
the
kind of
best.
a question is, can I eat Pringles?
Well, I know you don't eat fucking. I know you don't eat fucking this and that. So,
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. No, I can't eat them. The question is, will I?
I'm telling
And
you
the answer
now.
is yes.
I'm telling you now.
Good idea, Birdman. Steam Pug's on mute for the whole show. Just nice. and a wiser decision has never ever been made.
I'm not quite sure I agree with that.
Well, it all depends on how many vodkas you get into you before the show, I guess. And if you're doing like we did a 24-hour stream,
so I'll be relatively sober unless I make the effort. I might just make the effort. Fuck it.
well, okay, you won't have 24 hours of vodka drinking beyond, under your
No,
belt.
I mean, which
so-
is what I had the last time I met him, apparently, which I don't remember.
But what's planned this week for Mixers Helping Mixers, Zip?
We are going to do a Halloween special, of course. How original. I can't tell you the plan because I'm keeping the others in suspense, but we will.
In other words, you don't know what the plan is just yet.
No, I do actually have a plan. I actually have a plan, but I'm going to drop a bomb on those guys. So we will be doing some live mixing on Sunday.
You have a
fair
plan.
play.
I don't even know you anymore.
Nick, you have a new video out this week, I believe, mate.
Yeah, I've put up a little review of the Fat Rabbit RTA. There's much better out there than mine, but go and watch it anyway.
If only to not hang shit on Nick. If you watch it, just hang shit on him. It's all good. He loves it. He loves it. But Nick's posted the after show in the chat. If you would like to join us, feel free. We will roll credits in about 4 seconds.
And
I would get a few
Anyone
people
else?
in and leave them
put
live.
the link.
Leave them live for 5-10 minutes.
I put the link in for Flavor Chaser sale, the 30% off this weekend.
30% off Flavor Chaser treats. Not
Yep, and
capsule.
VSO Flavors also has a 30% off sale. I can't remember the code though. Sorry, Swaggy. But there is a 30% off sale at VSO at the moment.
Did you mention Decadent Vapors as well? I'm pretty sure Decadent Vapors have got something going on this weekend.
They've got a wheel of prizes, not Mixfortune. So if you go to DV and spin up the wheel, you can get yourself a bit of a discount. And some of the prizes, there's one that's no code needed. Thanks, Swaggy. The DV wheel, one of them I spied was 50% off your order. So spin up the wheel and
well worth having a go. It will only let you have one go.
Yeah.
Unless you know how to go and delete your cookies, like I do.
No, don't cheat. It says people found cheating will be hung, drawn, and quartered.
I haven't used it, but I know how.
So swing on by Flavor Chaser, VSO, and DV, and there's some massive discounts available there, guys. So always good to support people who support the vaping industry, which is absolutely awesome.
And if you can't wait until Wednesday to see more of me on the UK Liquid Exit Show,
there is no such thing as seeing more of you.
You can catch me on the laid back vape show on Monday at 6:30 GMT.
Nice. It's such
Last
a traitor.
plug for DIYFlavorchasers.com. 30% off.
30%.
30% if you use the code TREATS. TREATS.
There
There you go.
Does it add 30%?
Lowercase.
30% if you say tricks.
No, I don't think tricks works for 30%.
I can
think
throw
to
a
get
trick in
30%.
there. I can throw a trick in there if you like.
Well, hang on. You shouldn't be turning tricks to sell fluid. Come on.
But
You always take my fun away.
But
Not even at 30% off.
But if you use the code tricks, doesn't that add 30% on?
Yes, it does.
That's what
Yeah.
Nick said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally just what I said, Liam.
Oh, well, sorry, Nick, I tuned you out.
Yes, it
All
does.
right, guys. We will catch you all next week. Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Remember to be good to each other, and if you can, advocate. Even if you're talking to Nick, make him sleep. Anyway, guys, have an awesome week. We'll see you next
What are
week.
you doing?
Right,
It's like